What is up, guys? It's YaroWins again, and in this short video I'm going to talk to you guys about one particular passing mechanic that I've noticed that many people don't make use of, not nearly enough anyway, as far as I'm concerned, because what I've seen from the higher level players, like the pros, they can make use of this very effectively and very often, but without overusing it, because it is quite risky at its heart. But to keep it sort of short and sweet, that particular tactic or passing mechanic is the driven pass. Now, this is relevant not only for just a normal short pass, but also sort of cross-field lobs, crosses, like low crosses, driven crosses, or even just standard through balls. Now, in this video, I'm going to bring you various clips and various examples of when it's a good time to use the driven pass, when it's probably not the best option, because of course that inherent risk of losing the ball, and the fact that in order for it to be effective, you really need to sort of practice and get your head around when the correct moments are to use it, and if you have the necessary players to implement that sort of tactic, because it comes down to a few key aspects. Obviously, the passing accuracy is one. Secondly, composure, because that's essentially going to be the player that passes and also the player that receives. The composure is going to dictate whether they can make that pass, whether the controlling player can actually sort of get it under control. And yeah, of course, ball control, because that element of dribbling is going to be very important for the player that receives the ball from any driven pass. So yeah, in this video I'm going to bring you some clips. I'm going to talk about some examples of when it's bad to do it, when it's good to do it, and yeah, just sort of highlight the key aspects and elements. So before I get into it, guys, it's probably worth just recapping, I guess, or for some of you that don't know how to do the driven pass, it is holding RB in Xbox, or I think R1 on PS4. So yeah, that's how you do it. But in terms of when you do it, for example, in this clip, you can see I've got clear space to work with. I'm facing my opponent and I'm not under too much pressure. So those are, I guess, the key rules you have to remember on when the best time to use it is. When you're, for example, on a counter attack, you want to get the ball quickly to the next player. That's probably the best time to actually implement it. Like, for example, here, I was on a counter attack, I did a few quick passes and it was effective. Again, here, I want to speed up the play. I want to not give my opponent any sort of time or opportunity to get his players in position, because you see a real tangible difference between a regular pass and a driven pass, but it's not always sort of suitable. For example, here I'm crowded, I can't really use it, and when I'm looking for it I'll lose the ball. So you really need to just pick out the moments of when to use it and when not. Again, this is another example of when to never use it. When you're not facing your teammate, or you're under pressure, or you're near your own box with like defenders that don't have great passing, that's not the time when you want to use it. But for example, in this case, for cross-field balls as well, it is very effective. You see how quickly I can sweep the ball to the side, do another driven pass into the box, and then a low driven cross, and then it's an easy goal. It doesn't give my opponent any time to actually get ready or cover. And yeah, this is essentially the way that the pros play. If you're too slow with how you're going about things, your opponent's going to have an easier time defending. Like, even there, that's a risky, and I get a bit lucky there. It's a risky move. But the fact that I drive it through the defense as a through ball, it has more chance of not being intercepted. And especially when you have fast players, like for example Kent, he can get into those gaps, get in behind, especially with that instruction. And yeah, again, as I say, the driven pass is a very effective tool. So yeah guys, just let me know what you think. Let me know if you use this tactic already or you're going to try it now. But I guarantee you will find that your whole playing style will improve and it will speed up and you'll get more chances and it'll be harder to defend against. So yeah, give it a try guys. See if it helps you in Foot Champs. And yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, obviously please drop a like, drop a comment if you have anything to ask me, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll catch you on the next video guys. Peace.